Okay, so I think this is pretty much time to start. Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. You and your close ones are safe and healthy. Um, this is quite cloudy day today. Um, Nonetheless, I hope we'll have a full of fun session about sociology and anthropology. All right. So, how are you guys doing, everyone?
Good, good.
Yeah, great. Okay. So, uh, today's session is dedicated to, again, sociology and anthropology. We will be having several guests from these majors. Um, Namely, we'll have Aziyat Agishev, third year sociology student. Then we've got here with us Bulatov Bekzat. He's a second year sociology student, sophomore. We've got um, we've got with us Zhannur. She is not a student right now. She's an alumni of our university and this major particularly. And a little later, we will have Aidana. She's anthropology alumni. Yeah. Okay. So let me quickly clarify about the structure. So every guest will present, uh, will give presentation about himself, his major, and how this major is helping him with his life, right? We will also talk about different research and work opportunities in these fields. So after every guest presentation, we'll have uh, a individual Q&A session with that guest. And after all the guests are done, we will have a general Q&A and a small discussion. Okay. So with this, I want to pass the word to Aziyat. Aziyat, word to
Uh,
you.
yeah, so let me just present my screen so you can see it, right? All right. So hello everyone and welcome everyone for our sociology and anthropology majors fair, so to say. And my name is Aziyat Agishev, and today I'm going to be answering like what is sociology in general and like personally for me, and why I have chosen sociology as my field of study. And right from the beginning, I'd like to say, no, guys, you're not going to be working in McDonald's. Just leave this thing. It's quite annoying when people say it so many times. And before I present, so who am I? My name is Aziyat Agishev. I am third year sociology major student. I am a researcher at Economic Research Institute, where we are working on Children's Welfare Index and climate financing in Kazakhstan. And I am an LGBTQ plus activist. Currently, we are working on a project for increasing representation of LGBTQ plus people in Central Asia. Right now, let's talk more about sociology. So I think here are, well, some people might have already taken some sociology classes, and this is the question that I'd like you to answer. So what do you think sociology is? You can write in the chat, or you can just turn on your microphone and just say what you think about sociology, or you can share your personal feeling of what sociology is for you personally. So any volunteers? All right, maybe someone is thinking of majoring but has no idea. All right, that's great because we're going to be talking about that. Maybe someone has taken some sociology classes, no? The field of science that studies people, their behavior, and so on. Good answer there, yeah. All right, so I think most people might not be so familiar here with sociology, but that's not a problem. So for me personally, sociology is more like a framework and a lifestyle. And to be honest, I don't see myself as sociologist in terms of being a scientist and in terms of having an occupation as a sociologist. For me, it's a framework to perceive the world and a lifestyle of activism. So let me explain more in detail what I mean by sociology as a framework. As an example, I'd like to provide you with the project we're currently working on, which is Children's Welfare Index. It's on Russian Index Благополучия детей Казахстана. And just look at this cute little baby. That's so adorable. Yeah, I sometimes have a cute aggression. So as a framework, sociology studies everything that can influence you as a person or anybody, starting from very micro level, little things, to very macro level, governmental and international things. For example, we are studying how parents, as a micro level environment, influences children's, for example, mental health and their like future career outlooks, to how, for example, macro level things like governmental measures on suicide preventions are effective in helping with the mental health of our children and teenagers. So you see, it's a framework to understand how everything influences us and makes us those who we are. And as a continuation of that, sociology is a lifestyle. Sociology is there not for me, not just to study things, to understand them, but understand them to change them. So throughout all of my sociology major, I have taken so many different courses where I studied migrant issues of Central Asia in Kazakhstan, LGBTQ plus representation and gender-based violence. So there are so many things that you can study. And as a sociology major, you are gonna definitely understand that sociology is about everyone and that everyone matters. And it is how I came to think, how I came to be an LGBTQ plus activist, because I understood, I studied those things and now I know them and I'd like to change those things. And the second question, so guys, why sociology? Why do you think about, for example, majoring in sociology? Maybe again, some of you are thinking about majoring in sociology, and what do you think? Like, why do people go in there? Any volunteers? All right, so I think I'm just gonna go and share like why I personally chose to be a sociology major. So sociology is, well, mostly everything in life. It is what you make of it. So the difference between sociology and, for example, economics and politics students. So with sociology, it's mostly you who define the direction. And I'd like to say that if you're a person who likes, for example, a definite career path or something like this, and you are really scared of this very broad and general kind of like scope of sociologists, or sociology might not be for you. But why I am majoring in sociology is because of its broad spectrum of things. So I'd like to tell you 4 of my experiences where I have applied my knowledges as a sociology major. And as you can see, these fields can differ vary a lot, starting from a project management sphere to research, to marketing, and then to activism. And for example, as a project manager in ISAC, my knowledge as a sociology major helped me to construct a youth speak survey, which is a survey to understand how young people are interested in the problems of our society, and what do they feel and they say about our problems. Do they feel empowered to change those? And we have surveyed around 800 people all around Kazakhstan, and there were also people from other regions and actually other countries. The Kazakhs who went to other countries, which is quite outstanding for me, I think. And for example, this is just like the project management, how I applied my knowledge in project management. As a research assistant in Economic Research Institute, we are studying climate financing in Kazakhstan, which for those who don't know about that, it is a studying governmental public policies. And I'm also a research assistant in Net project, which is also about studying how governments construct their anti-COVID policies and how they influence the welfare and well-being of people. And currently I'm also a media and marketing intern in Writing Center. So some people might ask, like, how is sociology related to marketing? That's just very simple. As a marketing person and as a sociology, you don't have to limit yourself to just simply a sociology studying, doing researches or conducting focus groups, interviews, or surveys. You can also be very creative. We're currently working on some promotional materials, and we are constructing right now a quality service of Writing Center survey. I hope we're going to launch it very soon. So here in marketing, my sociology knowledge also has helped me. And as LGBTQ plus activist, and I'm also a finalist of KELA, it's a Central Asian Youth Leadership Academy. There I am also very, we are currently constructing a survey to understand what are the problems of LGBTQ plus people in Central Asia, in Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and as some of you might know, in Uzbekistan and in Turkmenistan, the LGBTQ plus theme is very criminalized because they have the article about sodomy. On Russian, it's muzheložestvo, when you have consensual same-sex relationship with another person. So this is generally how I came to the understanding that sociology is my thing. And this is it for my presentation. I hope it wasn't too long. I tried to make it short and concise. And do you have any questions? Because most likely I'm not going to be up until the end of our session because I'm going to need to go for a workshop. So I see some questions. Sociology is actually everywhere. Yes, no matter what major you will choose, sociology is needed. Yes, Daria, you're definitely right. 800, yeah, it was quite a lot. And we've been constructing our marketing campaigns for 2 or 3 weeks. Oh,
no, I think the presentation was great, actually. Like, accurate.
Yeah. So do you have, guys, any concerns about majoring in sociology? So there should be a reason why so many of you had joined here. What job opportunities will sociologists get? Well, as you can see on my personal example, you can go anywhere and apply your knowledge as a sociologist. And sociology is mostly what you make of it. As having like 2.5 years experience in ISAC, I can easily go for project management positions because we've realized I've been a part of more than 10 teams and we've been realizing many projects. each of which had a very special use of me as a sociology major. You can also go for marketing. As you can see, I'm also media and marketing intern in the writing center, and or you can even go for research. Yeah, so there are like so many options that you can choose, and this is what is so fucking great about sociology. Somebody is asking, which skills do you learn in sociology major? I would say that you're gonna definitely learn one of the most practical things that I am using up until now is constructing surveys. And to be honest, not everyone is able to create quality surveys because, well, survey might sound like it's very boring thing to do, but to be honest, it's not. You can learn so many things just with one survey, and so yeah,
Aziyat, I think you froze. Is it the same for you guys?
Yes,
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
he's
it's
frozen.
frozen.
Yeah, he was giving such a cool answer. Yeah, I hate when it happens. Oh no, now he's out.
Oh, he
Oh,
joined
yeah.
in.
Oh, he's here. Aziyat?
yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
When did I get disconnected?
After media internship.
Oh, okay. Did I start answering Simbat's question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So the question is about which skills do you learn in sociology major? So definitely you're gonna learn a lot more. Please don't say the F word. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So you're definitely gonna learn a lot about many societal issues because there are very interesting courses like work and society and food and society, like so many different lectures that can teach you about many of those things. And you can learn one of the most practical things is the qualitative and quantitative methods, where you're going to learn to construct surveys, properly constructing them, and conducting interviews and focus groups. And the thing that I'd like to say about surveys, so it's actually like people might have this perception that, oh, it's just a survey, it's just like you write some question and some answer options, but actually surveys take very lots of effort and very lots of time to properly construct them. Um, so yeah, it's just you can do so many things just with one survey. So yeah.
We've got one more question from Ayolam. What possible projects can we work on in the future?
Well, I would say it depends just on you. If you want to go for social entrepreneurship, you can surely go. If you want to work for a multinational corporation, you can surely go there and work in there. I would say that you shouldn't think that sociology is like, I'm just going to be majoring in sociology, I'm just going to have the best grades, and then I'm going to receive a job offer. No, guys, this doesn't work like that. You should definitely have some extracurricular things apart from studying in Nazarbayev University, because it gives you very theoretical foundation for you to apply those things in practice. So I would say you should definitely go and apply for an internship or join some student club organization to work on some projects. And over time, you're definitely gonna see what fits you more, what you're mostly passionate about. Right now, I understand that like after 2.5 years in ISEC as a project manager, I understand that I love project management, and it's not it wasn't because there was a course project management in sociology in Nazarbayev University, but yeah. just don't limit yourself just to sociology, but also there are so many implications that you can have as a sociology major to everything in your life.
Thank you for your answer. Okay, yeah, thank you. Do you guys have any more questions? Don't be shy, just drop them here. Speakers will try to answer them.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
someone has a concern, like, I'm not sure, should I go in politics or like sociology, something like that?
Yeah, that also. Aziyat will convince you that you should go to sociology for sure.
Hmm?
I'm saying you'll convince them to go major in sociology.
Yeah, definitely go join us. That's gonna be so much fun, guys, for real. I promise you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so you guys, you can think about your questions now and drop them here in the chat. I just want to thank Aziyat for his great presentation, for his introduction to what a sociology is, the different opportunities. Thank you for your time and efforts. I wish you all the best with your studies and research.
Yeah, and guys,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go because I have a workshop right now that I need to join.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you very much. If you have any questions, you can just text me or find my Instagram. That's easy. It's just my name and surname. So yeah. Okay, so have a nice time, guys. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye. All the best. See you. Okay. So moving on to our next guest. He's a sophomore majoring in sociology. Bekzat is here with us.
So yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can start now.
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me begin. Hello, everybody. My name is Bekzat Bulatov. I'm a second year sociology student, and I'm very glad to see you right now. If Aziyat was talking about what is sociology in general and what opportunities it gives, I just want to be more specific in how I came to sociology, and because it is quite interesting. As you can see from my screen, I'm a graduate of NIS in Uralsk, so of 2020, and at school I was math and physics student. I have a lot of Olympiads from physics, like All Russian Olympiad. I had first place at All Russian Olympiad. I was top scorer at math results, and why I am here exactly. So I was thinking about many teachers and my peers thinking thought that I will choose like kind of engineering or mathematics because I had a little bit passion on it, but I decided to choose economics first of all. When I was admitted to Nazarbayev University, yeah, of course I was undeclared, so I tried to major in economics because this field for me was one of the most perspective ones, and of course it was really interesting for me. So I decided to choose economics. I studied macroeconomics at the fall 20, and by studying, who am I guess, by studying econ, I assumed that it is not interesting for me really. I felt that this is not my cup of tea, so it was like quite disturbing, and I felt that economics is not my field. And at that time, I was thinking about psychology field, and this field interest like they pulled me to this field. So because I had a lot of experience working with people, I worked in many places where I directly worked with people. So I felt that working with people, it is my subject. So I was struggled by choosing a major, and at that time, many friends said that sociology is not perspective. Many your many peers may say that you will work at McDonald's. You just say like, "Hey, свободная касса," and so on. Also, something like that. My friends are like laughing too about me that I'm sociology, and they say that I will not have good job opportunities, but it is not what they mean. It is something different, really, that doesn't work like that. So why sociology? As I said before, I really enjoy to work with people. So I felt that, and I just decided to declare the sociology. Even yeah, I had like met the requirements for economics. I had like very great like wonderful grades for econ major. I passed the microeconomics, macro, and calculus at the top level, but in sociology I have just B. So nevertheless, I chose it because I felt that that is mine, and so I was thinking about who I would like to be in future, and I guess it is about human resources, because human resources nowadays is the most like rocketing sphere where people can work directly with other people. Also, again, many friends, they claim that like, oh, human resources is like they just earn less, and again, they don't have career opportunities or something like that. For most of all, human resources sounds like отдел кадров, and it is like it's not a good job. But indeed, nowadays human resources are changing. So for example, in this year, Nazarbayev University also opened a master's program in human resources. So it really shows that this sphere is kind of developing a lot. So it will be needed in the future, because when most of people, by choosing engineering, work with computers, in future, people will need to work with people. So there should be a lot of managers who will manage these people. So I decided to choose human resources, and I'm not a person who like a lot of readings. Yeah, sociology is the major where will be a lot of researchers, where will be a lot of readings. It's kind of tough for some people, but I'm not a person who really likes readings. I don't like them, but when I when I had some sociology courses, they are quite interesting, because you learn the sociology inside of it. So you try to understand how the society works from different perspective. You study like brilliant sociologists like Karl Marx, Max Weber, Emil Durkheim. So there are sociologists who are popular. So you need to know what they give to the world of sciences. And sociology is not just a specific field. It has many opportunities. Like it itself implements the political science, because in sociology we study capitalism, socialism. It's all about politics, so we study a lot of them. And also it contains like economics. We also work with statistics. So sociology contains a variety of other majors. Next, my topic is future perspectives. As Aziyat said before, sociology major have a lot of opportunities to work in different fields of our life. As I said before, you can go to psychology, you can go to human resources, also you can go to SMM marketing or something like that. There will be management, project management also is a very interesting field where you can have a lot of money and have career perspectives. And I just want to say that many people's opinion about sociology is quite like interesting, but like it is a fault that they think like that, because they assume, as I said before, we will work in McDonald's or something like that, but indeed it isn't. So if you have any questions, you can ask them now. So I can help you everywhere. Please write questions, or you can unmute yourself. So we have a question from Ayaolim. I still don't.
Let me read it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so Elma, I still don't really understand how you're supposed to be choosing courses starting from the first year. Like, even if you major in sociology, anthropology, you still have to choose math subjects as one of your courses. And what courses are in priority for sociology?
So let me answer to this question. As I said before, I didn't know that I will choose the sociology. So if you are really majoring in sociology, handbook says that you need to pick courses like social science, research methods, or quantitative methods by the first year, but I didn't know, so I tried variety of courses. For example, I can say I can describe my first year experience. At fall, I have 5 subjects. So it was macroeconomics, history of Kazakhstan, writing and composition, VCS, and I had biology for non-science majors, and I had anthropology. And at spring, I had like microeconomics, calculus. These subjects were taken because I was planning to declare economics. So I picked also sociology, politics, and Kazakh. So my how to say, my schedule was really I would say ideal for everyone. So you need you can easily like just pick introduction to sociology, and if you don't know what to choose, you can thereafter, by passing these subjects, you can compare them. For example, you can pick one politics course, you can pick one sociology course, you can pick anthropology course. So by passing them, you can compare after, and so you can declare it. And now I have 2 sociology courses right now. It is work in society and social science research methods. So there, after this semester, I will pick more sociology courses, and because it is interesting. Yeah.
Thank you for your answer. Let me just add that if you guys have questions of this kind, if you're not sure about which subjects to pick, you can always, book a session with your advisor, or you can book a session with peer advisor. Also, you can address these kind of questions in the Ask Your Peer Advisor chat in the Telegram. All the advisors and peer advisors will be just happy to help you. Okay, so we've got one more question
Yeah.
from Simbad. Can people who don't like to communicate if people enjoy sociology major?
Of course, I have a lot of friends who don't like to communicate with people, but they are they are sociologists, so it doesn't mean that if you're majoring in sociology, you must like communicate well with people. In my experience, I communicate with people, so I decided to choose it. But it doesn't mean like if you're a sociologist, you must communicate with people. It doesn't work like that. So you can choose sociology and you can observe people. It doesn't mean that you cannot you should communicate with them. So it doesn't matter you will communicate well or not.
Yeah, thank you. Do you guys have any more questions?
Feel free to ask, guys.
Yeah, don't be shy. So
Yeah.
no matter if you're an introvert or extrovert, you can major in sociology. Yeah. Okay.
I wanted to ask you
Yeah.
a question about your physics background and how does it help you in your studies in sociology?
I don't know, but I guess physics like doesn't help well in my sociology, but as I said before, at school I was top student at physics and mathematics. Math, for example, helped me in sociology, maybe in some kinds of statistics. And for example, physics and math doesn't correlate with sociology, and there is no effect on it. But I would say that physics may expand your like visualization, so it some kind of help to visualize the like society, maybe something like that, some processes maybe. For
Thanks.
example, spheres which will help to expand your sociology interest, it is maybe politics, because politics and sociology, they are collaborating with each other. And anthropology also is a good sphere, and of course maybe history. So courses like where you can так скажем, I'm sorry, expand your ideas, expand your opinion about the subjects.
So not so much effect from the physics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for your question. Do you have any more?
I guess not really.
Yeah.
So guys, if you have still questions, you can just ask me. I will try to answer them. I can help you in planning sociology major schedule if you want. So feel free.
Yeah. So guys, if you have any questions, closer to the end or while the presentation of other speakers, just drop them here or reserve them till the end of the closer to the end of the session. All right, in the general Q&A session. Okay. Thank you very much, Bekzat.
Thank you.
That was very informative, very helpful. I think for all the freshmen.
So you
only,
can.
yeah.
So if you have any questions, you can just direct me or text me, find me in Pages. Like you can just find my email, just Bekzat.Bulatov, nuyidu.kz. So feel free to ask. I'm happy to answer these questions. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So with that, I want to present to you our next speaker. I'm sorry, Zhannur Dillabayeva. It's very cool that we have two different kind of guests, the ones that are now majoring in sociology and the ones that are done with studying and now applying their skills. So Zhannur is a sociology alumnus. With that, I want to give the word to you. So let me just start the demonstration. Okay. So if you need, you can just tell me, next slide. You are muted.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
In one, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I think everyone can hear me too. My name is Zhannur. I am from Shymkent. I am 22 years old. This year I graduated from Nazarbayev University, and I also would like to start from, like other guys, from the topic how I came to sociology. Actually, when I was in foundation year, my direction was biology and chemistry. However, I didn't want to continue study chemistry for the next 4 years. That's why I transferred to social sciences school, and here my major was political science and international relations, because my father suggested that. But after 2 years of study, I understood that this is not my direction. I don't want to study political science for the next 2 years. Because I enjoyed more sociology courses. That's why I have chosen sociology as my major. But right now, political science and international relations is my minor. Can you go to the next page, please? Thank you. Here I provide just 4 tips in order to understand is sociology the best option for you. Like me, you can in the first or second year of study just try different courses, take different directions, and understand which is the best enjoyable option for you. And then next 2 years, you have to just focus in order to declare your major. You will take more your major courses. In my case, I was choosing between political science, WLL, and sociology. And I have declared sociology as my major and political science as my minor. If you will be able to do, you can declare both as majors. So then after understanding which direction will be best for you, it's better to choose yourself in different internships, research assistancy, or in different directions. Actually, it is good that our university, our professors provide opportunity to try yourself as research assistant. And during semester or before the semester, actually you get email about research assistancy opportunities, and try to apply, try to get this opportunity, just in order to understand, will you like that in the future or no. And also maybe you have heard about Career Advising Center, CAC, which also helps you to take internships in different companies. This is also a good chance to understand which is best option for you. And here you can see the best courses, which I like it the most. Try to take also different courses, different topics, because sociology has a variety of topics to discuss. That's why I have provided here some options that you may like. Also, don't ignore courses that focus on research methods, because sociology is mostly about research, and it will help you in the future. Next slide. Next slide. Thank you. About internships. Right now, I will share my experience. Here, why it's important to take internships, even if it's not mandatory for a sociology course, because it will give you very important skills for your future job and networking also. You will get acquainted with many people who work in different spheres, and it will actually give you possible job opportunities that they may give in the future. First internship I took in 2019, and Career Advising Center helped me to find this internship. I took internship here only for 1 month as an analyst. I was analyzing political, social situations in Kazakhstan, how elections affected the political system, how protests were increasing after presidential elections. This was a very interesting, helpful experience for me. Then after 1 month, by myself, I started to take internship in Supreme Court of Republic of Kazakhstan. This is also actually an interesting story. If even Career Advising Center cannot find for you the available internship, try to find it by yourself. For example, here how I get this opportunity to be in Supreme Court. It is because of my desire to try everything. Actually, 1 year ago, before applying to Supreme Court, I wanted to take internship in UCG, and here they didn't accept me, but I saved the contact telephone number of the person who was accepting me, and after 1 year, I wrote her, "Where are you? Can I join to you? I work to take work with you, get experience from you. I want you to teach me how to work, with whom, how to work." And she said that I'm right now project coordinator in Supreme Court. And yeah, okay, I know that you can do some tasks, and I invite you to take part in the organization of these projects. And in that is the way how I get into Supreme Court. Actually, it sounds like fantastic, but this is how I did it. That's why I try to be in contact with everyone, just make networkings. Then I took internship here for 3 months, and I was in organizing team. I was like organizer of 3 international forums by Supreme Court. This was also very wonderful experience for me because it taught me how to organize international forums for 1,000 people from around the world. Then after that experience, I tried myself as Minister of Culture and other opportunities in Nazarbayev University. And after lockdown last year, or this year, I was accepted as analyst for BI Group. And I worked here for 6 months until the August of this year. This was actually also internship, but it was paid internship. In KISI, in Supreme Court, I worked for free. In BI group, it was paid and it was like real work. And here I worked as analyst. Then at the beginning of this week, I was accepted to Samur Qazna, and next Monday will be my first work day. And this is where you can work. This is where they accepted me as sociologist. That's why please don't be afraid of lack of opportunities for sociologists, lack of job opportunities for sociologists. If you have skills, if you can communicate with people, if you try yourself in different options, in different directions, and you know what you want to do, you will be accepted to everywhere. Because really sociology, political science, they are similar, they are very similar, just the topic of courses are different. The main thing you have to learn is skills. Then also I have here listed opportunities in our university, like student government, student clubs. I was in Shraq, and we also have SSRVS, AUA. This is international programs where you can be involved, where you can be organizer of these events or just coordinator. I was also writing fellow, which also helped me to improve my English, to improve my writing. This is all opportunities that I use it in our university, and university provides much more options. You have to just choose and understand what you want to continue. And the next one, also this year, several days ago, my analytical report was published in Central Asian Bureau of Analytics. This is Kabar Asia, like international journal that researches Central Asian countries. And actually, this option was also provided by university. Maybe you have heard about Paper Lab. They give this opportunity to be published in international journal. I have sent my the topic of my capstone. Capstone is like a diploma. It's a diploma. Diploma work, дипломная работа. And my topic was about the influence of films on society based on Killing Sabina. And by this topic, they accepted my work. And just several days ago, it was published. So based on my experience, I can say that there are lots of different directions of work opportunities. First is about just being sociologist, doing research, doing surveys, focus groups, interviews. You can work in marketing companies or analytical companies that provide for non-governmental organizations or government structures, researches. The next one is analyst. You can really work as analyst in different companies, in different departments. And next, research. You can stay in academic setting and just do your research, like publish your works in different journals. And other, as Aziyat said, this is project coordinator, or as Bekzat said, this is you can be HR manager also. There are lots of opportunities. You have to just choose your direction. And that's all, I think. Yeah. If you have questions, you can ask. I will be happy to answer.
Okay, guys, don't be shy. Drop your questions here, and the experts will answer. Do you guys have any questions? You can ask about research, how to start research.
Is this question?
No, I'm just dropping ideas for questions to ask about.
Also, I want to add, you don't understand, should you choose sociology? Perception of my professor, he always said psychology is about problem of one person. Sociology is about problem of society. If you want to be involved in solving problems of society, you can be a sociologist and it will help you. Not to be just involved in the solution of one problem like psychologist, but if whole society, then you can try to be sociologist.
Yeah, that's very well said. That's quite accurate, yeah. Okay, I think our viewers just thinking about questions. They might have them, definitely. So
I see one.
yeah. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, please save them for the Q&A, general Q&A part. With that, I want to continue to the next presenter, Zhannur. Thank you very much for your sharing your ideas and yeah.
About international communities with sociology. This is
Yeah.
the thing where I didn't try it myself, international opportunities, but I have seen that in France, in European countries, sociology is demanded. That's why, yes, it's actually, it will not be a problem to work as sociologist or to study sociology in European countries. It will not be a problem. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. Can I leave the session yet?
Yeah, I think so. So thank you very much for your time and effort, for sharing your wisdom and knowledge. Okay, so I think with that, we can move to the next guest, to the next speaker. Aidana is an anthropology alumnus. Hi, Aidana. How's it going for
Hi,
you
hello.
after university?
So, sorry, should I start demonstrating my screen?
Oh, yeah, let me just
Okay.
stop this.
Oh, I cannot do it. No, I can. No, I can't.
1 minute I have now. Bekzat, could you please provide co-host
I think you can find it in the settings.
again?
You can find it in the settings and to allow me to demonstrate.
Yeah. No, I'm not sure I can do that because I am a co-host.
Okay. Should I just, I don't know, speak about anthropology very quickly? Or the
Do you
presentation, or
have
should I
a
send it to you?
presentation? Yeah, you
Yes,
can
I
send
do.
it to me. I will try to present it.
Okay, sure then. I will send it to you right now.
Yeah.
So you are saying it's a sociology presentation because I'm not a sociology major?
No, I'm saying anthropology, right? You're
Okay,
anthropology
cool.
alumnus.
Great.
So this is a session for anthropology and sociology. Kind of merged one. So, okay.
Okay, I sent it to you.
Yep.
On WhatsApp?
Yep. Or you can just drop it in the chat here. Did you already send it?
Yeah. Sure, on the
Just
chat.
a sec, guys.
Can I don't. Okay, on WhatsApp.
Yeah. I found it. Okay. Just a sec. I'm opening it.
It's all right. So
When did you graduate?
I graduated like this year, so I'm a fresh graduate. With Zhannur, we graduated at the same time.
Oh, great.
Mhm.
Fresh
We had the
alumni.
same cohorts and we had the same groups. So. Okay. Did you download?
Yeah, it's downloading, but it's quite large, so it's taking some time.
Okay, maybe
think
I can
can-
already start presenting. Yes. Okay. So
Yeah,
in anthropology,
yeah.
we have 4 fields. At NU, what's very interesting is that we study the 4-field approach to anthropology, while in different other universities in Kazakhstan, we could study archaeology maybe separately or ethnography separately. And that's why I chose NU, because I could see the broader view to this field, to this, because I wasn't sure which field I was interested in when I was applying to NU. And the 4 fields are, maybe someone already knows the 4 fields in anthropology. Maybe who is interested in anthropology? Or everyone here came from a sociology, for sociology. Okay, so first one is archaeology, second is linguistic anthropology, third one is physical anthropology, and the 4th one is sociocultural anthropology. So whoever is maybe interested in sociology, sociocultural anthropology is the ones that we usually say it's alike. I took different courses at NU, and the course names are on the presentations, but whatever. And for archaeology, what was more important than the courses is doing the actual field work. So going on an expedition where, for example, I went to Kokyantau in East Kazakhstan and Tarbagatai, which is on the border with China. And I went to these places. I spent around 3 weeks, from 3 weeks to 4 weeks at each place. And with professors from NU, we did some excavations. With Kokyan, it was Bronze Age excavations. And with Tarbagatai, it was Iron Age excavations. And in Kokyan, we actually found the skeletal remains of ancient people, while in Tarbagatai, unfortunately, we didn't find anything in the kurgans. But it's okay, and it's a part of archaeology. Sometimes you go on an excavation, but you might just end up spending a month to find anything. So next is linguistic anthropology, and in linguistic anthropology, you are concerned with the ways cultures are shaped through language, and the languages are shaped through culture. So they are both culture and language is interconnected. Next, we studied physical anthropology. I took only 2 courses with physical anthropology. And one was Introduction to Physical Anthropology, another one was about genomes and human evolution. In physical anthropology, you have different fields such as paleoanthropology, primatology, and forensic anthropology. And if you watch this TV series called Bones, Kosti, you probably know what forensic anthropology does. They studied the skeletons in order to find out the different traits of the skeletons, maybe how the person died. And primatologists study apes and monkeys, while paleoanthropologists study the fossil remains. Okay, so, and the last field. Okay, thanks. So here, archaeology, Kokyan, that's archaeology. Physical anthropology, yes, the human evolution, bones and genomes. I talked about physical anthropology. Okay, the next one is that sociocultural. Next one. Okay, thanks. With sociocultural anthropology, I took the most courses at NU, and I would say that NU focuses more on this field of anthropology than others. So here you see the list, and I think that those were very interesting for me. All of these courses I really loved, especially like the ethnography fiction one, because it helps you to really understand how anthropologists do their field work through participant observation. And sociocultural anthropology studies the diversity of human societies in time and space, and you can study anything here. While in the past, people used to study different tribes and more of like from the outside perspective, now anthropologists are moving into more urban societies. They're studying their own communities. And it's ever-changing field that's always growing, sociocultural anthropology. And since I took so many courses in this field, what I'm doing now is I'm teaching. Yes, I'm teaching sociocultural anthropology at NIS IB. And it's really interesting because the students who come, they're interested in what they do, and that as a student, it opens up many perspectives for them, because anthropology is just so diverse, right? And yeah, that's it. I was quick enough, I think. If you have questions, I'm here, but if you don't, maybe we can move on. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I have a rare opportunity to ask an alumnus about an experience in anthropology. Do you guys have any questions? And silence. All right. Okay, so let's wait for a couple of minutes. Perhaps some idea will strike them. So,
For what?
and how's it going for you in NIS?
How do I like it at NIS?
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. Being a full-time teacher, since right after you graduate, it is not so common. So usually teachers graduate from universities and they become interns, учитель стажер. That's usually who teachers are after they graduate. But since I graduated from Nazarbayev University, I was able to become a full-time teacher without having the internships necessary to be,
Like directly, just like that.
direct, kind of emergence into the teacher. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so I think with that, if you guys don't have any questions, we can end the session here. I just want to, thank you for your time, for your preparation, for this great presentation. That really is interesting, isn't it? Anthropology.
It is.
History, sociology in one major. Yeah. Yeah. I'll definitely think about it if I wasn't, third year. Yeah. Perhaps. Okay.
Unfortunately.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I wish all you guys a great, pleasant day. It's a bit cloudy, but still fine, right? Thank you a lot. Have a nice day, and all the best with
Bye-bye.
your studies. Yeah. Bye.